US ready to deploy 8,500 troops to face Russia in Ukraine. The US military is preparing to deploy some 8,500 troops to Europe if needed, amid continuing tensions over the threat of a Russian invasion of Ukraine. This deployment could even be done in a short time to reassure NATO allies who are concerned about the buildup of Russian troops near the Ukrainian border. This was reported by Reuters, Tuesday, January 25, 2022. While this decision does not increase US support for Ukraine, which is not part of the NATO alliance, it underscores NATO's preparations for what the US and Ukraine believe is a move by Russia to round up its forces for a potential invasion of Ukraine. Pentagon spokesman John Kirby said about 8,500 troops were being notified of a ready-to-deploy order so they could fill the ranks of NATO's Rapid Response Force, should the alliance call them to duty. But Kirby stressed that US Defense Secretary Lloyd Austin also wanted an undisclosed troop number to be prepared for other possibilities as well. What's happening now is to prepare them in less time, Kirby said. Right now, we're not talking about deployment orders. We don't have deployment orders to talk about, he added. The NATO Rapid Response Force CENFOR is described as a highly prepared and technologically advanced multi-country force consisting of ground, maritime, air, and special operations forces soft components that can be deployed quickly whenever needed. NATO upgraded the CENFOR in 2014 by creating a spearhead force within it, known as the Joint High Readiness Task Force. US troops who were notified of the ready-to-deploy order on Monday, January 20 for local time, included additional combat team brigades, logistics personnel, medical support, aviation support, and troops involved in intelligence, surveillance, and reconnaissance missions. The announcement came on the same day that NATO put its forces on alert and strengthened Eastern Europe with more ships and fighter jets, and could send additional troops to the southeast flank. Russia announced it as an escalation of tensions over Ukraine. So far, NATO has around 4.0 troops in multi-country battalions in Estonia, Lithuania, Latvia, and Poland, supported by tanks, air defense, and intelligence and surveillance units. Russia has denied it was planning an invasion, but Russia created a crisis by besieging Ukraine with its troops from the north, east, and south. Even now, Russia cites Western responses as evidence to support its narrative that Russia is the target of aggression. In his statement, Kirby said Russia could easily defuse the crisis by pulling back its troops. However, he continued, that does not appear to be an option. It is very clear that Russia has no intention of de-escalation right now, he said. Wait for the latest news only on the Military News channel.